plant my feet very.
How about instead of a meeting here tonight, I feel like need something to kind of just get rolling.
Okay, sure,
How about when the ship comes? Ballad of the Greenland Whalers.
Greenland Whalers. That's in C. That's E. Yeah. Sorry, I had some other problems. Yeah, I'm on this, right? Yes, please. Yeah. Let me know if this is just a different base tonight. Got the passes. Not a bad little crowd so far. Not a bad little crowd. Not so bad.
Gary said.
Yeah. I'll just say so. Okay, great. Fantastic. That's good.
So we need to.
Yeah.
And I could work so we can make it happen.
Yeah, yeah. You worked it though, wouldn't you? Why not? Yeah. I'd like to have one too. Yeah. Yeah. It's the last notch in the gun kind of thing, you know.
I've already made a decision to change something. This Ballad of the Greenland Whalers rather than meeting here tonight.
You sure?
Yeah.
How come?
I just thought kind of to get rolling, to get loose.
Okay.
But
sure.
That was the direction.
Sure.
But I could be overruled.
No, not at all. No. I'm not in any shape to overrule anything. I shouldn't have stayed up so late.
Well, I didn't help you. I got talking with you, so.
Yeah, but I'm the one that decided to pour the two scotches.
Before we get started, I gotta get into the key of C here. So.
Nice. Ready?
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Arctic Lake Music. Thank you for allowing us a wonderful Sunday afternoon for this lively session. Couple of things. If you have a cell phone, please turn it off, or at least put it on stun for the afternoon. That big purple thing next to the stage there is actually a restroom, and we welcome to use that during the intermissions. Should you be want to use a restroom during the show for some whatever reason, if you go out the way you came through the curtains here and then take a left, you'll see a flight of stairs. At the top of the stairs is a restroom. However, if you walk another 3 steps and then turn to your left, walk through the store past the wall of ukuleles, banjos, and the twinkly lights, you'll find another very fine restaurant. That's all I got to say. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fine Mess.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you.
On the 23rd day of the month of June in the year of 64, they signed us weary whaler men to sail for the Greenland shore. Brave boys, to sail for the Greenland shore. Our gallant ship, her sails we set on the icy Greenland ground. And they swore we'd take about a score or two a whale before we're 6 months bound, brave boys, before we're 6 months bound.
The lookout up in the cross tree cried, with a spyglass in his hand. There's a whale, there's a whale, there's a whale, fish, he cried. It blows on every span, brave boys, she blows on every span.
Oh, the captain stood on the quarter deck with his eye to the icy sea. Overhaul, let your davit tackles fall. Put your boats on the water, cried he. Brave boys, put your boats on the water, cried he. Then the boats got down and the crews all aboard. The whale was still in view. And the boatswain roared, put your backs to the oars and steer where the whale stays be, brave boys, and steer where the whale stays be. Brave boys, and steer where the whale sprays be. Then the harpoon stuck and the line splayed out, and the whale gave a thunder with his tail, and the boat capsized with a half a dozen men. We never did catch that whale, brave boys, we never did catch that whale. To lose those men, the captain said, it grieves my heart full sore. But we knew that the losing of that 100-barrel whale, it grieves him a damn sight more, brave boys, it grieves him a damn sight more. Oh, Greenland is a dreadful place, it's a land that's never green, where there's ice and snow and the whale fishes blow, and daylight seldom seen, brave boys, the daylight seldom seen.
Yeah. That was Rich Gillette mainly there, and
No, it wasn't. It was all three of us there.
anyway, let me see what we're doing. I'm not going to do Dublin Jack. What's the other one?
I just put
A
the bass
song
back.
from the Irishman here
Put the
about
bass
his
back up a
hometown.
little bit.
Yeah.
I had turned down the bass quite a bit. After I turned it back up just a little bit more. Just so you know. Okay.
Yeah.
I am a roving sporting blade. They call me Jack of all the trades. Always place me chief delight in courting pretty fair maids. But when in Dublin I arrived to try for situation, always heard them say it was the pride of all the nation. I'm a roving Jack of many a trade, of every trade of all the trades. And if you wish to know my name, call me Jack of all trades. In George's Key I first began, there became a porter. Me and me master soon fell out and it cut me acquaintance shorter. In Sackville Street a pastry cook, in James the Street a baker, in Cook Street I the coffins make, in Eustace Street a preacher. I'm a roving Jack of many a trade, of every trade of all the trades. And if you wish to know my name, call me Jack of all trades. In Golden Lane I sold a breeze, in BC was a grinder. In Barrack Street I lost my wife, and I'm glad I could find her. In Mary's Lane I died old clothes. I have often boasted in another place in Exchequer Street, some mutton ready roasted. I am a roving jack of many a trade, of every trade, of all the trade. And if you wish to know my name, call me Jack of all trades. I'm a roving jack of many a trade, of every trade, of all the trades. And if you wish to know my name, call me Jack of all trades. Thank you very much.
Ah, yeah. Now that was Peter Yates there.
With lots of help from Mike and Rich. Oh, yes.
Okay. How about everybody joining me on the City of New Orleans on this next one here? Everybody knows that one way or another, so. And right now these lights on this little stage are so bright I can't see people very well, but I kind of I can see if people are kind of mouthing the words. So please do even more than mouthing the words. I appreciate that.
Jump up and down. He's not gonna.
Riding on the City of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train rolls out of Kankakee and rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing towns that have no names, freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyard of the rusted automobile. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the City of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done, dealing card games with the old men and the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle, feel the wheels rumble underneath the floor. And the sons of the Pullman porters and the sons of the engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep go a-rockin' to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the City of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the City of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling onto the sea. But all the towns and people seem to be a part of some strange dream, and the steel rails, they ain't heard the news. Conductor
conductor sings his songs again. Passengers will please refrain. This train's got the disappearing railroad blues.
Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Good night, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. When the day is done.
Ah, yeah. Nothing like those old tunes you recognize, kind of, and I always hope I can remember how they go. Let's see. Oh yeah, Sam Hall. You do that E flat?
I suppose.
Okay. That's a good place to start, huh? Kind of deal.
Why not? Huh? Oh, I forgot it. Yeah, yeah, I didn't bring it. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about drinking when I left the house. Little song from what's the smallest county in Ireland? Is it County Laois? I can't remember. Anyway, it's a little song about a fella who was caught burgling houses and eventually was sentenced to be hanged for his crimes. Sam Hall. Oh, me name, it is Sam Hall. Chimney sweep, chimney sweep. Yeah, me name, it is Sam Hall. Chimney sweep. Me name, it is Sam Hall. And I've robbed both great and small. And me neck will pay for all. When I die, when I die, yeah, me neck will pay for all. When I die, I've 20 pounds in store, and that's not all. That's not all. I have 20 pounds in store, and that's not all. I have 20 pounds in store, and I'd rob for 20 more. For the rich must help the poor, so must I, so must I. The rich must help the poor, so must I. Well, they took me to Coot Hill in a cart, in a cart. Yeah, they took me to Coot Hill in a cart. They took me to Coot Hill. It was there I made my will. For the best of friends must part, so must I, so must I. For the best of friends must part, so must I. Up the ladder I did grope, and that's no joke, and that's no joke. Up the ladder I did grow, and that's no joke. Up the ladder I did grow, and behind my the road. I but ne'er a word I spoke. Tumbling down, I but ne'er a word I spoke. Tumbling down. Oh, me name is Sam Hall. Chimney sweep. Yeah, me name, it is Sam Hall. Chimney sweep. Me name, it is Sam Hall. And I've walked both great and small. And me neck will pay for all. When I die, oh, me neck will pay for all. When I die.
Sam Hall.
Yeah.
Up to Sam Hall, right?
Up the Sam Hall.
Yes, that's right.
Heading for the hills.
Yeah,
What key is
that's
that
in D.
Very good.
Or at least it was last time. We'll see how that works.
Good. Never know. I forget.
Yeah, that's right. Here's a kind of idealistic, nationalistic thing from the American Revolution, written by actually a guy that used to write songs for the Kingston Trio back in the 1950s in that era, and then became part of that trio some years after the demise of their first rendition. And he wrote a lot of great songs, and then ended up being, in the 70s and up to the end of the 70s, early 80s, a rock and roll kind of singer-songwriter. His name is John Stewart, and but I always liked this song. We'll sing another song, then we gotta move along far away, my Sal. Please try to understand why I'm leaving you, Suzanne. Like the wind, we're headed for the hill. When brother died at Bunker Hill, my mother said to me, take your gun and join the men who fight for liberty. Here I sit awaiting for another British raid. I'll drink my barley whiskey and pretend I'm not afraid. We sing another song, then we try to move along far away, my Sal. Please try to understand why I'm leaving you, Suzanne. Like the wind, we're headed for the hill. No one ever told me where to call my home. When I was just a wee little lad, I began to roam. Then I heard the musket fire ringing loud and clear. Saw the redcoats up near Terrytown, well, I had to volunteer. We'll sing another song, then we try to move along far away, my Sal. Please try to understand why I'm leaving you, Suzanne. Like the wind, we're headed for the hill. Once I had a little gal, lived outside of town. Only had a one-room shack and it was falling down. But the land was all our own, that's where my son was born. Let's hurry up and win the war, it's time to plant my corn. We'll sing another song, then we try to move along far away, my Sal. Please try to understand why I'm leaving you, Suzanne. Like the wind, we're headed for the hill. When this war is over and our cause cause is one. All men who seek equality will learn from what we've done. We'll send those redcoats packing to drink their bitter tea, and we will help them all who share our longing to be free.
We'll sing another song, then we'll try to move along far away, my Sal.
Please try to understand why I'm leaving you, Suzanne, like the wind, the wind, the wind. We're headed for the hill. Heading for the hill. Maybe a ballad from Pete of his choice.
What do you got down there?
Okay.
I can't read it. It's too big. Yeah.
Yeah. E flat?
E flat.
E flat.
We have a birthday boy in the audience tonight, by the way. Yeah, so we'll do a little rendition of something a little later on. This one he does like this one anyway. So here we go. Have you seen the old man outside the closed down market, kicking up papers with old worn out shoes? In his eyes you'll see no pride, held loosely by his side. Yesterday's paper, yesterday's news. How can you tell me you're lonely? Say for you the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl as she walks the streets of London? There's dirt in her hair and her clothes, they're in rags. She's no time for talking, just keeps right on walking. She's carrying her home in 2 carrier bags. How can you tell me you're lonely? Say for you the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. In an all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there, he's all on his own, staring at the world past the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour, then he wanders on alone. How can you tell me you're lonely? Safe for you, the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand and I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man outside the seaman's mission? His memories faded like the medals he wears. In our winter city, the rain cries a little pity. One more forgotten hero in a world that doesn't care. And you dare to tell me you're lonely. Safe for you, sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Streets of London, thanks.
Peter Yates, Streets of London. Yeah. Hot damn. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh,
Johnson's.
Johnson.
let's see.
I have to keep walking around to see between the two of you.
Oh, I thought you had a copy, Mike.
Oh, it's on an envelope on my couch. I
Oh,
wrote it down on
okay.
last night on a Wednesday night.
I'm sorry. But you remember exactly where it'll be.
Right next to the snifter glass is now empty from the touch.
Right. This little private conversation is I
What's
kept.
that about Scotch?
Yeah.
I
That's
heard
right.
that. That's all I heard.
I called Mike last night to late in the evening in case he might have forgotten, as I had, about the Save Life Savings time, the drop kicking at 20 yards on down the field. And he was already ahead of it, but I wasn't. But anyway, we reinforced that. Then we started talking, and he told me that he had come up with some Glenn Morangi somewhere along the line.
It was gifted to me about.
So that's where you were. That's why you were late, was it?
No, actually, I went and snagged that exercise bike for Steve.
Oh, did you?
That's
Yeah.
the pickup at home. I did right here.
And
I used mine yesterday for the first time in ever.
good for you.
So
Good
once
for
my
you.
wrist froze up, it actually moved.
Mine? Yeah, no. I got the rust of it. Was downward
Johnny's corner one morning I'd astray. I met a phantom rebel, and to me he would say, "We've orders from our captain to assemble at John Bar. How are we to get there without a motor?" Well, oh Marty, dear, be of good cheer, I'll tell you what we'll do. Victuals they are plentiful, but the IRAFU. We'll send the wire to Johnson to meet us at Stranraer, and we'll set the boys up what a good ride in Johnson's motor car.
When Dr. Johnson heard the news, he soon put on his shoes. He says this is an urgent case, there is no time to lose. He then put on his Casper hat, on his breast a star. You could hear the din going through Glenfin and Johnson's motor car.
And when he got to the railway bridge, the rebels he saw there, oh, Johnson knew the game was up, for at him they did stare. He says, I have a permit to travel near and far. To hell with your English permit, will you want your motor car?
What will my loyal comrades say when they hear the news? Me car has been commandeered by the rebels of Dunloo. We'll give you our receipt for it all, signed by Captain Marr. And Ireland gets her freedom, boy, we'll get your motor car. Well, they put that car in motion and filled it to the brim with guns and bayonets shining, which made old Johnson grim. And Barney hoisted the Sinn Féin flag and it shone like a star. And we give 3 cheers to the IRA and Johnson's motor car.
I was waiting.
What was that look?
All right.
What are we doing? The Rise in the Moon?
Yeah, another one.
What was on that talk the other night?
I'll sing one after this one. Then you'll regret it.
From a lighthearted version to a more nationalistic true version here.
Tell me, Sean O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Hush a bookle, hush and listen, and his cheeks were all aglow. I bear orders from the captains, make you ready quick and soon. The pikes must be together by the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon. The pikes must be together by the rising of the moon. Tell me, Sean O'Farrell, where the gathering is to be. At the old spot by the river, right well known to you and me. One more song and all your glory, gather up a marching tune. Put your pikes upon your shoulders by the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon, with your pikes upon your shoulders, by the rising of the moon. Well, they fought for dear old Ireland, so tragic was their fate. These found to live forever, these fine men of 98. Though their songs may be forgotten, like a banshee's mournful tune. With your pikes upon your shoulders, by the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon. Put your pikes upon your shoulders by the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon. And hurrah, me boys, for freedom. 'Tis the rising of the moon.
Okay, right down to the key of G here, I think.
Do a little song by John Prine, Bonnie Raitt made extremely famous.
Going down south, huh? Down.
She is an old woman named after her mother. This old man is another child that grow old. If dreams were lightning and thunder was his ire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believing this living's just a hard way to go. When she was a young girl, well, she had her a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time ago. No matter how I tried, the years seemed to flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believing this living's just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear 'em buzzing. Ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believing this living's just a hard way to go.
Angel from Montgomery.
Mr. Michael Wester.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. We're going to have a little bit of a break after this song. Sure appreciate everybody coming this afternoon. Bad weather and all, so appreciate it.
Nighttime is coming upon us soon.
I know. I don't know. It'll be dark, and then before we know it, we'll leave, and it'll be snowing or something. I'm sorry. I
Always
brought
the
that up.
optimist.
Yeah, and the eternal optimist, right? Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Half a second.
Oh, half a second. That guy's got a great big bass.
As I was going over Cork and Kerry mountains, met with Captain Farrell. His money he was counting. I first produced my pistols, then produced my rapier, yeah. stand and deliver. I am your bold savior. Ushering a Madura. Whack for the daddy-o. Whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Took his golden coins. They made a pretty penny. I took the money home and I gave it to me Jenny. She vowed now she's with the mountains of Kilkenny. I know he'd treat me better than me darling sporting Jenny. Ushering a Madura. Whack for the daddy-o. Whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar.
Yes, I'd like to find me brother. He's the one who's in the army, and I don't know where he's stationed. Be it Cork or in Killarney, for together we go roaming o'er the mountains of Kilkenny. And I swear he'd treat me fair than me darling sporting Jenny. Mashering a Madura dog.
Whack for the daddy-o. Whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. They took me to jail without judge or rights for robbing Captain Farrell on Kilgarry Mountain. But they didn't take me fists, so I knocked the sentry down, bade a fond farewell to the jail and the town. Ushering a Madura town. Whack for the daddy-o. Whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Now some takes delight in the fishing and the fowling. Others take delight in the cannon balls are rolling.
But I take delight in the juice of the barley and a courting pretty women in the morning, not so early. Ushering a Madura dog.
Whack for the daddy-o. Whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Ushering a Madura dog. Whack for the daddy-o. Whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Very good. Thank you, Dan.
Okay, we're going to take a little break here and have a little hooch, maybe. A little drinky poo. Yeah.
used to in the past, if I put starting to catch on something in the past, I just kind of powered through it. Now I can't.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of good.
That's how starting to get a little tipsy. So I feel I'm bumping into something. I have to stop and look and see what I'm doing.
Just a little bit more. She went down last October in a pouring driving rain. The skipper he'd been drinking and the mate he felt no pain. Close to 3 Mile Rock and she was dealt her mortal blow. Then the Mary Ellen Carter said hello. There was just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost. And the groan she gave as she went down, the cost is to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, we talked to her for all winter, some days around the clock. She's worth $250,000 floating at the dock. And the Joe shaking she get down, the cost is to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, we talked to her all winter, some days around the clock. She's worth $250,000 floating at the dock. And the crash ship that she went down, cause to proclaim that the Mary Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. Let her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. For those that loved her best, and we're with her till the end. We'll make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. All spring now we've been with her, on a barge lent by a friend. 3 tides a day in a hard hat suit twice. I've had the bends. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow. But I'd never have the strength to go below. We've patched to dents and sea to rent, dog hatch and porthole down. Guide cables to her fore and aft and girded her around. And tomorrow noon we hit the air and then take up the strain. Make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again. Rise again. Let her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. For those who love her best, and we're with her till the end. We'll make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. Let her heart it be broken, your life's about to end. No matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, friend, be like Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Mary Ellen Carter. Welcome back.
Ah, yes.
Going to have a nice song from Mike this time, called The Cruel Sea. I remember there was a movie back in the 50s called The Cruel Sea. Jack Hawkins was in it. He was the captain of the
Jack
ship.
Hawkins. There's only a few of us old enough here that remember who Jack Hawkins is.
I think that one of his last roles was in Lawrence of Arabia or something like that, wasn't it?
That's right. He was. That's right. In Lawrence Arabia.
Can I get a little bit through the monitor by chance? Are you getting a signal? It's not coming through? Oh, it's crackly? Well, let me try something different, man. Can you flip this around to use it for it?
Thank you, sir.
No? Okay. I don't think we can set up a mic. It's probably this connection here on the guitar. Yeah, now all of a sudden it's loose. That sucks. Well, can't do much about that then. How about the scratch this one?
The black stuff.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, heck.
Sorry, Pete. Jack on the guitar is fucked up.
Oh, is it?
So I can't play.
Oh, okay. I'll just tune
My
up.
bad, sorry.
Go ahead and do Tonto. Do Tonto and I'll
The gods of electronics have conspired to Here's a silly little song from Lyle Lovett that we.
Actually, Richard. He's fixing it so we can
Oh,
do
he
it.
is fixing it. Oh, Gary is. Oh, okay. We're going back to it.
I just changed my tune.
Did you really?
Yeah, I thought you were going to do it.
Okay.
Bollocks. Can you say bollocks? Yeah, that's
Oh, the sea, it's cruel to me. It's taken my only love. She boarded the boat to Liverpool. In fact, she just had enough. Oh, we argued fierce, and we argued rough. Much like the weather now. They're not birthed, I fear the worst. The sea must have them now. Oh, cruel sea. Oh, cruel sea. Ah, you've taken the best of our sailors, and you've taken my love from me. Why did we have to argue so? Why did we have to row? If only I just kept my head, she'd be right beside me now. Oh, I curse my drinking, I curse my pride, I curse my jealousy. It's all I can do just to sit and wail upon this lonely key. Oh, cruel sea, oh, cruel sea. Ah, you've taken the best of our sailors, as you've taken my love from me. So if you have any sense, my friend, you'll listen to my tale. And don't you fight or bitter spite. Before your love sets sail, for to find true love and happiness, it's finer than any jewel. Oh, don't you forget, all your tears sting wet. The sea is twice as cruel. Oh, cruel sea. Oh, cruel sea. Ah, yet taken the best of our sailors, and you've taken my love from me. Yeah. Thank you. Song by Johnny Nutt, N-U-T-T. Yeah. I think he was a Canadian guy, actually. Heard it in Canada, anyways. First time I heard it.
Nova Scotia, no less. Right?
Yeah, Nova Scotia. Yeah, in Halifax.
How about, as long as we're changing the pace here a little bit, how about I'm going back?
Burst into song that time
Key
because
of
he
D.
just mentioned the word.
I'm going back. Key of D.
Key D. What are we doing? I'm going back. Yeah.
Slightly autobiographical here.
Guess I'm nothing either.
Oops, what's going on there with that?
Ravi.
A little bit of rattly there. I don't know well about that. But let's see if I can.
When you get to our age, everything rattles.
I'm going back to where I come from, where the mockingbird is singing in the lilac bush. I used to think my life was humdrum, but I finally learned a lesson that is bound to stick. There ain't no use in my pretending, for the city sure ain't no place for a guy like me to end. And going back to where I come from, where the mockingbird is singing in the lilac bush. I used to go down to the station every evening just to watch that Pullman train come rolling in. And then one night, that great temptation got the best of me and left me to a life of sin. I took my hat and $14, and I went to all the trouble of that life that always follows when you're rich and hunting romance. Well, my hunting days are over. I can tell you that I met a gal in Portland City. She winked at me and asked me if I'd like to step around, and I said, yep, that's what I'm here for. So she said she'd take me to the hottest spots in town, but there were things she had to fix up. So she took my $14, but there must have been a mix-up. She's been gone since Thursday evening, and I got a hunch I never see that gal no more. When I grow up and have a grandson, I'll tell him about my romance and then watch his eyes bug out. But he can say I didn't warn him, and he'll do the same damn thing when he grows up, no doubt. Yes, he can't say I didn't warn him. What would happen when he meets up with them city gals? Gol darn him. Going back to where I come from, where the mockingbird is singing in the lilac bush. I'm going back. A little bit of silliness there. Let's see. Go up
That
to
was actually autobiographical for Rich.
Oh.
Right.
Let's see here. How about Carlo, huh?
Yeah.
Here's a great Irish historical rebel song and that Pete taught me years ago. I love this song. in a minor, a very kind of edgy minor. It's called Follow Me Up to Carlo.
If we can hold your face, brooding over the old disgrace, the Black Fitzwilliam stormed your place, drove you to the fair. Grace said victory's assured, the firebrand he'd secure until he met a Glenballure with Vic McHugh a burn. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, the ink will do what Vic will dare. Now Fitzwilliam, have a care, 'cause falling into your star low. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we'll go for by the Lord. McHugh was given the word, follow me up at the Carlow. See the swords of Glennymal flashing over the English pale. See all the children of the Gael beneath O'Burton's banners. Rooster of a fighting stock, would you let a Saxon conqueror out upon an Irish rock? Fly up and teach him manners. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, Vic will do as Vic will dare. Now Fitzwilliam, have a care, 'cause falling into your star low. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we'll go for by the Lord. McHugh is given the word, follow me up at the Carlow. From Tissacker to Clonmore, there flows a stream of Saxon gore. Great as Rory O'Gilmore, send him to Lewin to Harry. White as sick and grey as fled. Now for Black Fitzwilliam's head, we'll send it over, dripping red, to Queen Liza and Our Lady. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, Vic will do as Vic will dare. Now Fitzwilliam, have a care, 'cause falling into your star low. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we'll go for by the Lord. McHugh was given the word, follow me up at the Carlow. Woo! Follow me up to Carlow.
Patty West, okay. Let's see. This next one is a song I learned a long time ago. I think I learned it. We'll see. And it's ostensibly a tune with the theme of a dude ranch for young sailors, or those who want to be sailors. And the storyline is a fellow by the name of Patty West, who is the sailor-making dude, who apparently had a little N with
Nothing to Mike West, by the way.
That's right. No, not, but very much like Mike.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd be a whole lot richer
And
if it was true.
his name was Patty West, and he was on the south coast of England, apparently, and as the story goes. And for those young
Bucks.
yes, those young bucks that wanted to somehow take advantage of the romantic life of a mariner, he could make him a mariner overnight. So. I decided to go to sea when I was 22, but being a farmer for half my life, I didn't know what to do. Then a sailor says, Paddy West will show you like he showed me, for there's one sure thing about Paddy West, he's never been to sea. Put on your dungaree jackets and walk with the pluck on your vest, then tell them you're an old sailor man that comes from Paddy West. So I went walking down London Road till I comes to Paddy West End. He made me a sailor that very night, would he fill my glass with gin.
He put me in a rocking chair and he rocks me to and fro, saying, now you walk like a sailor man and sailory as you go. Put on your dungaree jackets and walk with the pluck in your vest, and tell them you're an old sailor man that's come from Paddy West. He showed me the starboard, he showed me the port, he showed me the aft and fore. Then Paddy he calls for a length of rope and he lays it on the floor. I steps over and back again till he says to me, that's fine. Now when you ask if you've been to sea, you can say you crossed the line. Put on your dungaree jackets and walk with the puck in your vest, then tell them you're an old sailor man that comes from Paddy West. There's one more thing you will have to do before you sail away, to step around the table where a drinking horn's been laid. And when they ask if you ever at sea, you can say, I've been on the horn. By God, now you're a sailor since the day that you were born. Put on your dungaree jackets and walk with a puck in your vest, and tell them you're an old sailor man that comes from Paddy West. So put on your dungaree jackets and walk with a puck in your vest, and tell them you're an old sailor man that comes from Paddy West.
The Ballad of Paddy West.
Viva la Quinta Brigada. Here's a little song about the Spanish Civil War from an Irish perspective, about some of the guys that from Ireland that joined up with the International Brigade to fight against fascism. It's funny, it was in tune when I bought it. And also there's a little insert there about some of the guys that went the other way with the fascists from Ireland. I mean, we have all kinds in Ireland, good, bad, and ugly. So I'm the good. And
But all of the contentious agreed they didn't like Churchill, isn't that right?
there's a lot of
Yeah,
that.
that's
They were
right.
all old rebels. It's called Viva la Quinta Brigada. 10 years before I saw the light of morning, comradeship of heroes was laid. From every corner of the world they came sailing, the International Brigade. First, I forgot where it was. They tried from the bank to pass the banner, tried to fight the great Salia's way. Franca's allies were the powerful and the wealthy. Frank Ryan's men came from the other side. Viva la Quinta Brigada, the pass around the pledge that made him fight. Elente is the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. Bob Killer was a Church of Ireland pastor. From Killarney across the Pyrenees he came. From Derry came a brave young Christian brother. Side by side they fought and died in Spain. Tommy Woods, aged 17, died at Cordova. With the Fianna he learned to hold his gun. From Dublin to the Via del Rio, they fought and died beneath the Spanish sun. Viva la Quinta Brigada, no passerun, the pledge that made him fight. Elente is the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. Many Irish men, they heard the call of Franco. joined Hitler and Mussolini too. Propaganda from the pulpit and newspapers to be this motley crew. Then the words came from Minute, support the fascists. Well, the men of cloth, they fail again. As the bishops bless the blue shirts in Dunleary, as they sail beneath the swastika to Spain. Viva la Quinta Brigada, the Passera, the pledge that made him fight. Elente's the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. Viva la Quinta Brigada, viva la Quinta Brigada, viva la Quinta.
Viva Bragada!
Thank you very much.
Yes, okay.
By the way, I lost the words in the beginning of that song. This is a no-no for a musician to do, is think, what key is that other song in? And you go to the wrong, you think of the key of the other song you're going to do, and all of a sudden you go to it. You never think ahead as a musician. Story of our life.
Y'all ready there?
What are we doing?
Richard Michael? Let's do the Irish.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you say?
What key is that in?
That's in,
in D.
D.
Yeah.
Three songs.
Yeah, yeah.
Away you go. Off we go.
Let's see if I can keep from going too fast on this.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sound like Rue Britannia, didn't it?
Farewell to your bricks and mortars, farewell to your dirty lies, farewell
To your gangways and your gangplanks, and the hell with your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin
lies waiting at the quay.
for to take out Pat
with the shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
my way down to the sea, where the good ship lies at quay. To command the gang of navvies, they asked me to engage. I put them down to miners and at the Richard away. For to take out Pat on a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
Farewell to your bricks and mortars, farewell to your dirty lies, farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks, and to hell with your overtime. When the good ship Ragamuffin lies waiting at the quay, for to take the fatty back with the shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
Came up this morning, said, Pat, you gotta know, if you don't get your navvies out, I'm afraid you're gonna have to go. So I asked him for my wages, he demanded all my pay. But I told him straight, I'm gonna immigrate to the shores of Botany Bay.
Farewell to your bricks and mortars, farewell to your dirty lies, farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks, and to hell with your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin lies waiting at the quay, for to take a paddy back with the shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. And when I get to Australia, I'll go and look for gold, for there's plenty there for saving, or so that I've been told. Or I'll go back to my trade and 100 bricks I'll lay, because I work an 8-hour shift on the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortars, farewell to your dirty lies, farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks, and to hell with your overtime. For the good ship Ragamuffin lies waiting at the quay,
for to take a paddy back with the shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. To take a paddy back with the shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
When I was young, I used to be as fine a lad as you could see. Prince of Wales said to me, come join the British Army. We're looking for monkeys up in the zoo, and if I had a face like you, I'd join the British Army. Corporal Doyle, he's gone away. His wife got in the family way. The only thing that she could say was blame the British Army. We're looking for monkeys up in the zoo, and if I had a face like you, I'd join the British Army. Kilted soldiers wearing their drawers, won't you kindly lend them yours? The poor should always help the poor. God help the British Army. They're looking for monkeys up in the zoo, and if I had a face like you, I'd join the British Army. They'll beat the Germans without a fuss. They'll lay their bones out in the dust. And oh, 'cause they quite near got us, the gallant British Army. They're looking for monkeys up in the zoo, and if I had a face like you, I'd join the British Army. The only thing I can do is find me way back home to you, and then the British Army. Yeah. Make way for the Molly Maguires. They're drinkers, they're liars, but they're men.
Make way for the Molly Maguires. We'll never see the likes of them again.
Down at the mines, no sunlight shines. Those pits, they're as black as hell. In rain and shine, they do their time. It's Paddy's prison cell. And though they curse the day that they travel away, and drown their tears with a jar. So make
way for the Molly Maguires.
they're drinkers,
They're liars, but they're men. Make way for the Molly Maguires. We'll never see the likes of them again.
backs may break and muscles ache down there. There's no time to dream of fields and farms and women's arms break and bloody scene. For they spend their bodies under the ground, but you dare to push them around. So make way for the Molly Maguires. They're drinkers, they're liars, but they're men. Make way for the Molly Maguires. We'll never see the likes of them again. There we go. I was dozing.
No, you weren't, dude. You were just getting ready for the next one.
They're so kind. Well, I'm going to be kind to myself right now. Hang on a minute.
Okay.
Once you black you never
Left, right. Oh, naturally, that falls over. Of course, it falls over.
I don't know. It's good. What are we doing? Oh my God, we're going to do this? Holy crap, I think it's there. No, it must be there.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, I think one more.
Pinky pickies. I don't think we've ever done this here, have we? Probably not. Right. Love-struck Romeo sang the street a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds the street light, steps out of the shade and says something like, you and me, babe, how about? Juliet says, hey, it's Romeo. Nearly gave me a heart attack. It's underneath the window singing, hey, lad, my boyfriend's back. You know you shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I forget, you exploded in my heart, and I forget. You know the movie song, when you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Grew up on different streets, both streets of pain, both mean, both dirty, but our dreams were the same. I dreamed your dreams for you, now your dreams are real. How can you say? Just another one of your deals. 'Cause you fall for change of silver, you can fall for change of gold. Fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. Promise me everything, you promise me thick and thin, and now you say, Romeo, I used to have a thing with him. Juliet, when we made love you used to cry. Said I love you like the stars above, gonna love you till I die. And there's a place for us. The movie song, when you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Can't do the talk like they do on the TV. Can't sing a love song the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I do anything for you. Can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you and the way it used to be. And all I do is kiss you through the music you will see. And all I do is kiss you to the bars of a rhyme. Juliet, I'd do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, when we made love you used to cry. I said I love you like the stars above, gonna love you till I die. There's a place for us. The movie song, when you're gonna realize that was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Love-struck Romeo on the street a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a familiar street light, steps out of the shade and says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? Wow, that's a sucker.
Great job. Great job. Love that song. Love that song. Okay. Let's see if I can. Oh, Mike, did you set that back up for me?
No, I didn't do
Oh, you didn't. It flipped back up.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, it's nice to reach.
It just jumped right back up. Well, if you ever try to use a guitar stand,
Yeah, I do.
Let's see. Key of B.
What we got next?
Yeah,
We got-
key of B. Let's try the Day of the Clipper. Things. See if we can.
Picks, shovels, whatever.
Just a second here. Let me get my key powering here correctly.
I'm gonna have a drink. Cheers, everybody. Happy. Oh, it's too late to say Happy Guy Fawkes Day. Happy Dark Night. Much love to you all tonight. Yes. What key is it?
B. B is in boy.
D. So that would be
Or
there.
at least it was last time.
Ah, that's it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
No tune.
That sounds.
I can't remember it. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, can we wipe this from the tape?
You can see the squares of canvas dying out on the horizon. You can feel the shanties wailing to the heaving of the men. You can feel the seas up to your knees, and you know the seas are rising, and you know the killer's day has come again. To the men on high, the boatswain's cry commands the killer's strain, and all your mother's sons begin to pray. With a hearty shout she comes about as she heads into the rain, and the ship has never seen a better day. Sailing ships and sailing men will sail the open waters, where the only thing that matters is the wind inside the main. So all you loving mothers, keep your eyes upon your daughters, for the sails will mend their tatters and the mast will rise again.
Wooden beams and human dreams are all that make her go, and the magic of the wind upon the sail. We'd rather fight the weather than the fishes down below. God help us if the rigging never fail. As the timbers creak, the captain speaks above the vessel's thrones, and every mother's son can hear the call. But it's nothing but the singing of the ship inside her bones, and this is when she likes it most of all. Sailing ships and sailing men will sail the open waters, where the only thing that matters is the wind inside the main. So all you loving mothers, keep your eyes upon your daughters, for the sails will mend their tatters and the masts will rise again.
where the ocean goes, the currents know there's plowing fields of green. Where the ocean takes the crews, we wish them well. where men could be lost at sea, somewhere in between the regions of a heaven and a hell. They're sailing eastern harbors and the California shores. If you set your mind to see them, then you can. As you count each mast go flowing by, you're prouder than before, 'cause you know that Clipper's day is come again.
Sailing ships and sailing men will sail the open waters, where the only thing that matters is the wind inside the main. To all you loving mothers, keep your eyes upon your daughters, where the sails will in their tatters and the mast will rise again. Sailing ships and sailing men will sail the open waters, where the only thing that matters is the wind inside the main. So all you loving mothers, keep your eyes upon your daughters, where the sails will mend their tatters and the mast will rise again.
Okay, well, we're going to take a break.
Yeah, take a little short break and we'll be back.
Learn some words for songs.
Yeah. We'll try to make the break a little shorter, maybe, because we have to cut off on time tonight, I think, because there's another gig here later in the evening. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll work the time clock as best we can.
key, right?
It's
Or is it?
Dog?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, before we go any further, I'd like to sing a little song here for my good friend Bill Boer, and he's down there, isn't he? Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bill. You're catching up with me. Happy birthday to you. He's 76 years of old, that's right now. He's 76 years of old, that's his age. Covered with rows and rows of bows and bows and gents and flipping out the tape. Woo! Happy birthday.
Ah, yes.
That was made up on the spot. Huh? Many more? Here's the many more. That's right, yeah. Okay, we're going to do roses indeed.
Come now, gather now, here where the flowers grow. White is the blossom as the snow on the land. Here now, freedom's call, we'll make a solemn vow. Bow by the roses of Prince Charlie. Fight again at Bannockburn, your battle axe to wield. Fight with your grandsires on Flodden's bloody field. Fight at Culloden, the brawny prince to shield. Fight by the roses of Prince Charlie. Come now, gather now, here where the flowers grow. White is the blossom as the snow on the land. Here now, freedom's call, we'll make a solemn vow. Now by the roses of Prince Charlie. Spirits of the banished in far and distant lands, carved out the new world with sweat, blood, and hand. Return now in glory and on the silver sand. Fight by the roses of Prince Charlie. Come now, gather now, here where the flowers grow. White is the blossom as the snow on the land. Here now for freedom's call, we'll make a solemn vow. Now by the roses of Prince Charlie. Bring your strength to the green fields that blanket peat and coal. Ships by the Clyde have a nation in their hold. The water a life young men need to keep 'em bold. Black golden fishes by the sea. Come now, gather now, here where the flowers grow. White is the blossom as the snow on the land. Here now, freedom's call, we'll make a solemn vow. Now by the roses of Prince Charlie. Come now, gather now, here where the flowers grow. White is the blossom as the snow on the land. Here now, freedom's call, we'll make a solemn vow. Now by the roses of Prince Charlie.
Mr. Rich Gillette, give it up. Thank you.
Thanks for staying. And we are about to launch into our final whatever. Whatever.
Set of the evening.
Yeah, that's all right. Saturday evening, Sunday evening, actually, whatever.
Saturday afternoon.
Oh, that's right. On Sunday evening.
Oh, is this Sunday? Oh, what happened to Saturday? Oh, that was a good night, was it? All right. Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to dodge it a little bit, you know.
Well, the next tune we're going to do is a James Keelahan song. I think he's the guy that wrote it. About a terrible mining disaster up in Canada.
Yeah.
Down in the mines of the Crow's Nest Pass, it's the men that die in labor, sweat and coal from the room of the pit. It's a smell of life they savor. And in that mine, young man, you'll find a wealth of broken dreams, and cold and dark and black and white as the coal in the Hillcrest seam. Say you don't go,
Say you don't go,
say you don't go down in the Hillcrest mine. Say you don't go,
say you don't go,
say you don't go
down in the Hillcrest mine. 'Cause it's one short step, you might leave this world behind.
Say you don't go,
Say you don't
down in the Hillcrest mine. Well, son, I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna have my say. You'll get no peace from the Hillcrest mine except the peace of an early grave. Go out and work for the workers' rights. Go work for the workers' needs. Don't stay down here and toil for your buck to be a tool for the owner's greed. Say you don't go,
say you don't go,
say you don't go down in the Hillcrest mine. Say you don't go,
say you don't go,
say you don't go
down in the Hillcrest mine. 'Cause it's one short step, you might leave this world behind.
Say you don't go
Say you don't
down in the Hillcrest mine. I've heard it whispered in the light of dawn that mountain sometimes moves. That Bulls Hill for the morning shift, and you know what you're gonna lose. Don't go, my son, where the deep hole runs. Turn your back to the mine on the hill. 'Cause the dust and the dark and the gas don't get you, then the goons and the bosses will. Say you don't go,
say you don't go,
say you don't go down in the Hillcrest mine. Say you don't go,
say you don't go,
say you don't go down in the Hillcrest mine.
'cause it's one short step, you might leave this world behind.
Say you don't go,
Say you don't
down in the Hillcrest mine. Say you don't go,
Say you don't go.
say you don't go
down in the Hillcrest
mine. Say you don't go,
say you don't go,
say you don't go down in the Hillcrest mine. 'Cause it's one short step, you might leave this world behind. Say you don't go,
say you don't
down in the Hillcrest mine. Thank you.
A little mining song there by the
Mike.
big miner, Richard Michael West on the mine.
Muggler.
Muggler.
Ooh, the smuggler.
is that?
Okay. Now this
it's
next
it's-
song is a very interesting song, and goes back to the time where there were some rather nefarious, crooked folks that lived of high rank, actually, that lived on the south coast of England, and they very conveniently watched the ships during storms get broken up on the rocks below. You know, in fact, there was a TV program about that. Right? And in fact, there's the rocks below there. Now that I think about it.
Didn't mean to do that. Just came out.
I know.
Better
Somehow
up than down.
it was kind of. I like the context you set up there, Pete. And it's about smugglers on the south coast, and those smugglers were doing a lot of havoc for 4 or 5 centuries on the southern coast of England. A number of the British monarchs sent out whole battle fleets to try to track them down and catch them, and they weren't very successful. And so there was one family called the Killigrew family, which actually had aristocracy there on the Dover coast, and they somehow paid off people so nobody found out that they were the bad ones, so the monarch could come chasing them. But anyway, this is called the smuggler. So this particular line of making money goes way back in Great Britain for across many centuries. a wonderful opening for the Clipper.
Oh, you do, don't
And
you?
that's-
Yeah, he does it. That's a God. I thought I was on my own there for a second. I was feeling so alone.
It's D, key of D. Yeah, well, but that's another song.
See, those are the two songs I get
The
mixed up
Clipper,
with all the time.
This one is The Smuggler.
Okay, go ahead. You
The
start.
Smuggler.
Oh, that's it. I'm not drinking that black stuff anymore. The sun says up from his grave at the waning of the light. There's 30 men from Hazel who make our burdens light. And there's 30 horse from Hazel with a harness on their head. I'll set this night upon your life if wind and water will. Smugglers drink on the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is a smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. Oh, lass, I'd love to see you, Kate, with a Bernie on thy knee. But me heart is with the gallant crew that stirs the stormy sea. It lays rain, the greatest rain, the sheltered cove, our home. It's a smuggler's life, it's a smuggler's strife, it's a team of smugglers now. Smugglers drink from the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is a smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. It's a smuggler's life for me. And when at last the storm is in, and the cargo's safely stowed, like sinless saints to church we'll go, God's mercy to explore. And it's champagne fine for communion wine, and the parson drinks it too. With a sly wing smiles, forgive these men, for they know not what they do. Smugglers drink on the Frenchman's wine, and the darkest night is a smuggler's time. Away we run from the excise man. It's a smuggler's life for me. 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 Eventually.
I think he's going to do
Hard to
his
sing.
song.
Here's a great song Mike sings called The Heart of Saturday Night. Keys down, Mike. G. Yeah.
Try this.
I could make an announcement here, but I have nothing to say for a change.
No kidding.
That's my family back there.
You gassed her up, you're behind the wheel, arm around your sweet one in your Oldsmobile, bearing down the boulevard, looking for the heart of Saturday night. You got paid on Friday, your pockets are jingling, see all the lights, get all tingling 'cause you're cruising with a 6, looking for the heart of Saturday night. And you comb your hair, shave your face, try to wipe out every trace of all the other days in the week. You know that this'll be the Saturday you're reaching your peak, stopping on the red, going on the green, 'cause the night'll be like nothing you've ever seen. And now you're stumbling to the heart of Saturday night. Tell me, is the crack of the pool balls, neons buzzing, telephone's ringing, it's your second cousin? Is it the barmaid smiling in the corner of her eye? Magical, the melancholy tear in her eye makes it kind of special. Out in the cold, you dream of them Saturday came before, and now you're stumbling into the heart of Saturday night.
Mike West.
One day at a time, one day at a time.
I like that one. That's good. E flat, if I remember correctly. Does anybody like Gordon Lightfoot? Well, Rich is going to do a Gordon Lightfoot song for you, just for those who like Gordon Lightfoot. See, I always come up with something.
Always like this. I love Gordon Lightfoot songs, but this one in particular always puzzled me because I was trying to the lyric that he chooses in the song and the insinuations in it make you wonder about what was going on in his life at the time. And it's kind of Dylan-esque in that you can read all kinds of things into it, but let's see here. You've had the last laugh, now you know this can be true. Even though the sun shines down upon you now, sometimes it must feel blue. You make the best of each new day, you try not to be sad. Even though the sky falls down upon you, call it midnight feeling sad.
When you wake up to the promise of your dream world coming true, with one less friend to call on, was it someone that I knew? Away you will go sailing in a race among the ruins. If you plan to face tomorrow, do it soon. The road to love is littered by the bones of other ones who by the magic of the moment were mysteriously undone. You try to understand it, but you never seem to find any kind of freedom coming clean. It's just another state of mind. When you wake up to the promise of your dream world coming true, with one less friend to call on, was it someone that I knew? Away you will go sailing in a race among the ruins. If you plan to face tomorrow, do it soon. Now make the best of all that's left. You know you cannot pass any kind of sugar from your mother, from her apron strings you pass. Just think about the fool who by his virtue can be found in the most unusual situation, playing jester to the clown. When you wake up to the promise of your dream world coming true, with one less friend to call on, was it someone that I knew? Away you will go sailing in a race among the ruins. If you plan to face tomorrow, do it soon. When you wake up to the promise of your dream world coming true, with one less friend to call on, was it someone that I knew? Away you will go sailing in a race among the ruins. If you plan to face tomorrow, do it soon.
What's that?
That's a good song.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So if I can't talk to you, I can talk to them, you know.
Okay, what we got here? Johnny, jump up.
Oh, really? Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Never heard of it.
Speaking of great songs, let's see here. B minor, Pete.
Yeah, B minor.
B is in boy, okay.
He is a bitch.
Right. So this this song actually happened by mistake. I used to do it as an a cappella song, and we used to do a calypso song within the band called the Old Triangle that I was with. One time we were rehearsing a song, and I said, I'll do this song. But they thought it was another song, which was a calypso song. So they started off, and it started with this calypso beat going on. So I just went with it, and we ended up with this song. Anyway, this is the way it happened. And eventually, like, as I went solo and stuff, I threw all these other little innuendos in there, and because I like to say that word, and don't know what it means, but it sounds good, you know. Tell you a story. Happened to me. Lost the words. Shouldn't have talked so much, you see, because I forget what I was going to sing, and now it's all gone, so what can I do? lost it completely. It's gone. It's gone. This is one of these days. You know, my leg's getting better, but I think my head's gone again. Yeah. Every night she makes the wrong dinner. Did you ever notice that? This is the one chance she gets to bitch. Right. I'll tell you a story. Happened to me one day as I went down to Youghal by the sea. Day was hot, the sun was warm. Says I a quiet pint couldn't do any harm. I went in, ordered a bottle of stout. Says the barman, I'm sorry, beer's sold out. Try whiskey or paddy, 10 years in the wood. Says I'll have cider, heard that is good. Never, oh never, oh never again, if I live to be 100 or 110. If I fell to the ground, couldn't get up after drinking a quart of the Johnny Jump Up, yeah. After Lauren the Third came out by the yard, where I bumped into Brophy, the big civic guard. Come here to me, boy, don't you know I'm the law? Well, I up with me fist and I shattered his jaw. He fell to the ground, his knees doubled up. 'Twasn't I hit him, 'twas the Johnny Jump Up. Next thing I met down in Youghal by the sea was a cripple on crutches, and says he to me, afraid of me life, I'll be hit by a car, help me across, to the railwayman's bar. After drinking a quart of that cider so sweet, he threw down his crutches and danced on his feet. Never, oh never, oh never again, if I live to be 100 or 110. If I fell to the ground, couldn't get up after drinking a quart of the Johnny Jump Up, yeah. So I went on the Lee Road, a friend for to see, and they call it the Madhouse in Cork by the Lee. When I got there, well, the truth I will tell, they have the poor bugger locked up in the cell. Says the guard, testing him, say these words, if you can around. The rugged rock, the ragged rascal ran. Tell them I'm not crazy, tell them I'm not mad. Only some, only some, only some. Never, 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 never again. Lived to be 100, 100, 110. Fell to the ground, couldn't get up after drinking a quart of the Johnny Jump Up, yeah. Well, a man died in the Union by the name of McNabb. They washed him, they laid him outside on a slab. After O'Connor his measurements to take, his wife took him home to a bloody fine way. About 12 o'clock, and the beer was high, ooh. Corpse sits up and says he with a sigh, I can't get to heaven, they won't let me up till I bring them a quart of the Johnny Jump Up. Never, oh never, oh never again, if I live to be 100 or 110. If I fell to the ground, couldn't get up after drinking a quart of the Johnny Jump Up, yeah. Something like that.
Something very much like that.
Are you guys rioting out there? What?
Spanish
I
Lady?
got through it, yeah.
Good for Spanish Lady?
Yeah, sure.
How about You're Gonna Miss Me?
Yes.
In the key
What
of
key
B.
is key D?
Key of B here, just to lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah. Key B?
I didn't see that.
B is in boy.
Boy.
Let's see here. Yep. This next song, in the parlance of folks who like to sing songs, is a kicker.
What keys is Rich?
B. Yeah. Frankie, Johnny were sweethearts. Now they had a quarrel one day. Johnny vowed he would leave her. Said he was going away, never coming home. Going away to Rome. Frankie begged and she pleaded. Smiled up, Johnny, please stay. Now and again, my honey, you've done me wrong. Please don't go away. It's Johnny's side. Then Frankie cried. I'm going away, I'm going to stay, never coming home. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. The wind, the biggest whistle, and the hound is coming up. And then we're thinking the way you're gonna wish me back, your loving man. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days they say to come. Frankie done said to her, Johnny, now man, you're already done come. From behind her kimono, she drew her 44 gun. These love affairs are hard to bear. Johnny fled down the stairway, smiled at Frankie, don't shoot. Frankie done aimed that 44 and the gun went rooty toot toot as Johnny fell. Then Frankie yelled, I'm going away, I'm going to stay, never coming home. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. When the wind begin to whistle and the ground is covered up, singing away, you're gonna wish me back, your loving man. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days they say to come. Cindy me rubber tart cerise, see me rubber tart eyes. My love's gone to the graveyard, I shot him in the back with a great big gun. Let the preacher begun. Now send for some policeman, take me right away. Lock me up in the dungeon cell and throw the key away. My Johnny's dead because he said, I'm going away, I'm going to stay, never coming home. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. When the wind begins to whistle and the crowd is coming up, thinking the way you're gonna wish me back, your loving man. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days they say to come. Blown away.
Spanish?
Yeah.
Oh, this one is later.
Oops, sorry, Mike.
It's all right, man.
I think I'm ready for a glass of water, you know. No. Oh, no. No, I whine all the time. I just want a glass of water. Small glass.
Quick, take him to the ER. He's having a stroke. He's having a stroke. He wants water.
but where's Jesus when you need him? Oh, is that not good? Is that not good? No, you can't make jokes about Jesus.
Right in your car today,
Water. What are we doing, guys? We're doing Spanish Lady. Okay. Thank you, Bria.
As I came out, that's Spanish. Lost the words of what's going on in my head today, but I just can't find the things to say. No matter how far they go away, I will not remember today, and I hope I don't remember tonight. As I came out to Dublin City at the hour of 3:30, who should I spy but a Spanish lady? She certainly wasn't sitting on my knee. I found her, she saw me. She didn't, no she didn't. All I know is that I can't remember. Lost the words again. Spanish lady, whack with the fucker do I day. Whack for the do-ra-do-ra-ya-dee, whack do-ra-ya-ra-ya. As I came out to Dublin City, as the sun began to set, who should I spy but that Spanish lady, catching a moth in a golden net? For she spied me, then she fled me, lift a petticoat on her knees. All my life I ne'er did meet a maid so sweet as the Spanish lady. I think I need a cheer for that verse. Whack for the tura-ura-ya, whack for the tura-ura-ya-dee, whack tura-ura-ya. I've wandered north, wandered south. Stony Batter and Patrick's close, back up and down and around by the Gloucester Diamond, back by Napatandy's house. Ages laid his hands on me, icy cold as it can be. In all my life I ne'er did meet a maid so sweet as the Spanish lady. Turriah-dee, whack for the turriah-uriah, whack for the turriah-uriah-dee, whack, turriah-uriah, whack for the turriah-uriah-dee, whack, turriah-uriah, whack for the turriah-uriah-dee, whack, turriah-uriah. That's a new version. I do. Let's see how much I can screw this one up. Well, you know what's Natasha?
That's B minor too, isn't it?
B minor. When you hear a Russian song, do you tremble? Does your heart beat loud in your chest? Big chest. If so, then come to the Kretschmer. It costs plenty, but it's the best. And there is singing, there is dancing, and the Russian vodka is alright. Come to the Kretschmer, it's where we get you. Drinking vodka every night. Hey, hey, hey. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Hey, hey, hey. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. In the doorway there is standing a Cossack,
Big Cossacker.
with snow on his beard and his chest.
Big chest.
He is waiting for the lovely Natasha.
Big chest.
She costs plenty, but she is the best. Rich is better. And there is singing, there is dancing, and the Russian vodka is alright. Come to the Houston, it's where you get you. Drinking vodka every night. Hey, hey, hey. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Hey, hey, hey. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. 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 Boom shakalaka-laka, boom shakalaka-laka. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, vodka. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Ah-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Russian vodka is alright. Ja, ja, ja. out a verse.
Ooh, nice sound, ooh.
Okay, I only left out a verse, that's all. 5. What? 5. Is it 5? Okay, well, we have a song left, and we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do the Donegal, maybe, and call it a night.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
good.
do the Donegal.
Yeah.
Everybody get up and do a toast. Yeah.
See?
See, yeah.
It's a great song, Rich sings, and...
No. Donegal, Zandy.
Oh, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's unfair. Well, I'd like that one better.
We haven't done that for okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We haven't done that for a while.
Yeah.
What the hell? Sure.
All these names. See, this is where I get mixed up.
Oh, you want to? You want to do Mary of Dunlow?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of another one. Just a second, I was checking my bra.
Tits, all right.
What you hiding up in there?
Huh?
Just this one.
Yeah. Yes. Gotta get going.
Well, here I am in the back of a. Yeah, I know. There's too many things for an old guy to deal with.
Can you get the one back here?
Oh yeah, I can. He said, hopefully.
Yeah, you got it.
Just a second here. I got to get up. Kiev. I think we do that in F. No.
C.
We do C. Clear up a C. A C.
CC. That's not C.
Yeah, you're
Too low?
half step too low, I think.
Okay. Well,
I think.
I wasn't counting frets here. I should have.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah, there you go.
This EQ on this microphone for the guitar is not the best, but so be it.
Sounds good to me, man.
Oops, and that's not good. Just a second here. Thanks for your patience.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, then fare thee well, sweet Donegal. The rosses and meadow. I'm crossing the main ocean where the foaming billows roll. It breaks my heart from you to part, where I spent many happy days. Farewell to kind relation. I am bound for America. Oh, then marry, you're my heart's delight,
My
my
pride.
pride and only care. It
was your cruel
father would not let me stay there, but
absence makes
I wish
I
was in sweet and low and seated on the grass. And
by my side
a bottle of wine, and on my knee a lass. I'd call for liquor of the best, and I'd pay before I would go, and I'd roll my Mary in my arms in the town of Sweet Dunlow.
That's a great song to end on, isn't it?
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Don't forget Fido's later in the month.
Hope I didn't screw it up too much.